Turn Darlene around already. Oh, okay.
Bedukile washte you hapa. So I'm currently live. I'm at the tribal building right now, and we got the notice of intent, and this is a huge step for us in the No DAPL movement, and now it is in the process of the environmental impact statement is now in the process. And the only ones that can shut it down is the judge, and the judge already made the statement that he is not going to have political interference, which is awesome for us. We're finally got officially our foot in the door before we cracked it, and now our complete foot is in the door right now. And the only one that can shut it down is a president, which is kind of scary because January 20th is right around the corner. However, the president has to have good cause to show why he's going to shut it down. And it is unnerving because we all know that Trump has personal investment in Dakota Access LLC. However, the president is now obligated to follow the rules of the law. And 20 million people's drinking water is at stake. And they have to prove, like Energy Transfer has to prove that their pipeline is safe, which we all know pipelines break. We had 2 this year in North Dakota. The Belfield pipeline and the Belfouche pipeline broke as we were on the front lines on Standing Rock protecting the Missouri River, which is 12,000 years old, and 10 million people will be affected by a break. So this notice of intent is incredible because it is now in the footwork that can no longer be stopped. And the footwork has been like, this process can no longer be stopped. They have to do a full environmental impact statement now. It is no longer limited, and we can protect 10 million people's drinking water. So what we're asking now, as a camp coordinator, not as a camp leader, but as a coordinator, we're asking everyone to cease and desist nonviolent direct action to allow this process to go through. And because we don't want to jeopardize, we don't want to shoot our own selves in the foot, because we finally got the process, and we already have the judge on our side that's saying he's not going to have political interference. So this is incredible. This is the biggest step. Like I started crying in the tribal chambers, getting the news, and this is it. And this was all done through combined efforts of people. This was everyone that No DAPL went global, for every march, for every rally, for everyone that locked down, for everyone that camped out, for the runners, for the riders, the horse riders. Like, this is all combined efforts, and No DAPL went global, and now we have our foot in the right door. So it's just like, oh man, it was the best feeling in the world to have that notice of intent, and to know that we are for sure going to have that environmental impact statement, and there's no way they can prove that this pipeline crossing the Missouri River is safe. There's no way. And the only political interference that we can have is from the president. But now, once he takes his oath, he is then obligated to uphold the law. But again, at the same hand, Trump does have personal investment in it. So like, we're asking for nonviolent direct action to cease and desist on Standing Rock to allow this process to go through, and we're super excited about it. We're just, yes, this is the best thing. So when I get ready to go live again, I'll probably be in camp, but I just wanted to share with you guys, explaining what the notice of intent is, and that was already filed, and the only ones that can shut it down would be the president, and then he has to prove why he has to shut it down. No, it is just for DAPL. It's not for all pipelines. That's a good question. No, this is just for DAPL and crossing the Missouri River. So that's currently what's going on. So I'm just like really excited. I'm really happy. I'm really relieved. And yeah. So with that, I wish you guys a good day. Continue those prayers. This movement started in prayers, and we're going to continue to move forward in prayers and making a better world for our children. Remember yesterday I told you that we cannot make money off a dead planet, and we cannot live off a dead planet, and it is our sacred duty to stand up when the governing systems are corrupt. And we finally have the process and the meaningful consultation that we have asked for, and it's incredible. And this is an indigenous-led movement. It's the first time that the United States government is actually adhering and listening and understanding our plea of concern. So remember, you got to be your own hero today. You got to be your own hero of your own story. So we are no longer victims. We are no longer going to stand idle. And remember, silence is our deadliest enemy right now in fighting oppression. And our strength lies in numbers. And no Dapple has proven that. So, Doksha.